Matt Aguilar here from ComicBook.com. Today I have the pleasure of speaking to WWE NXT superstar Trick Williams. How are you, buddy?
What's going on, Matt? Straight out of South Cac and don't know how to act. Trick Willie is back, baby. It's good to see you again.
Yes, it's always a pleasure. I'm so happy for you right now, man. Things are rolling. You're heading into NXT Vengeance Day with not just one title opportunity, but two title opportunities, at least on the line, So it's a huge deal. I guess just starting from the NXT Championship side of things. This match at Vengeance Day has been something, it's been a long time coming for you. And now you have a shot to win the title on a very grand stage. What would defeating someone like Ilja mean to you? And would that kind of obstacle cement anything for you in any kind of way?
Oh man. I think Shrek may be the perfect example for this. You know, for Shrek to receive Princess Fiona, he had to slay the dragon. So as I walk into Vengeance Day, Trick Williams needs to slay the Mad Dragon to receive his prize, which would be the NXT Championship.
I gotta
So
say, the I don't think I've ever heard Shrek, a Shrek comparison to wrestling, and it works beautifully.
got to slay the
That's
Mad
great.
Dragon for this one.
That's amazing. And also, how are things with this has been a little bit of a roller coaster ride. How are things with Melo? Because things seemed okay at a certain point before SD, and then it was a little icy. What's been the most challenging part of kind of navigating WWE and NXT and specifically, and also maintaining like a long time friendship like you guys have?
Oh man, I think that I think this is part of friendships. I'm sure you have friends, Matthew, and I'm sure that you and all your friends don't
A
see.
few, just a few, a
You
couple.
know what I mean? I'm sure y'all get together and you study comic books and everything like that. And I'm sure that sometimes you may feel, hey, you like this comic book more than another comic book. But that's part of life, man. That's just kind of how it is sometimes. And that's been me and Melo's story. We don't see the eye to eye on everything. But at the same time, is it really a friendship if you do see eye to eye on everything and everything's just, happy go lucky? That's not real life, man. But I do know at the end of the day, that is my boy. And I do feel like at the end of the day, I have his back and he has mine. And I think that's the most important thing.
For sure. Yeah, it's never a smooth ride all the way through, but sometimes that's the best thing for friendships, right? Go through
Sure,
some
sure.
some rocky things. And you guys have an opportunity here to really, I feel like, um start a new page too, a new era in a way. You guys, come out on top at the Dusty Rhodes Classic, and you guys are right there for, tag team championships. And what would that mean for you guys to hold title gold together in NXT?
Man, I think that's everything, man. Everything that me and Melo have been through, nothing can cement our legacy in NXT like, tattooing our name at the bottom of that Dusty Classic trophy. And when it's all said and done, I would like for people to say, Trick Mellow Gang has been one of the, if not the most, impressive duos in all of NXT history. And that's no disrespect to our forefathers here at NXT. I got nothing but love for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I got nothing but love for Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. But I truly do feel like what me and Melo have is special. I think that people feel that too.
Yeah, no, for sure. And you know, it's one of those things. I gotta say, the your path here has been thrilling. And part of that was or a big part of that was the Iron Survivor match, where number one, it was a very stressful last like last couple minutes there. I gotta say, some of the reactions have been great, but one of my favorites is I'm a huge Houston Rockets fan. So
Okay.
Tracy McGrady, Final 13. I
Yeah.
lost my mind when I saw that with your face superimposed. That was
Yeah.
hilarious. What did that moment feel like for you? Because it was really looking rough there for a minute.
Before I answer your question, I gotta say, I knew I liked you from the jump because Tracy McGrady is my favorite basketball player of all
Oh,
time too. So that whole moment was so befitting. You got the big head? Oh man, that's tough. The Orlando Magic. Hey man, you got to ship that to me, man. I know you. but
Dude, it's the best. It's the best.
but while we're on the topic, when we talk about sports, Trick really been balling his whole life. And if you really look at the structure of that deadline match, it's very sports like. It's almost, basketball like, soccer like, where the time is working against you. So, when it came down to the fourth quarter, hey, 3 points, 4 points, it don't matter. 33 seconds, as you know, it don't matter. I got to go get it.
Yeah, it was thrilling to watch. We were freaking out in the comic book Slack, losing our minds. And also I got to give a shout out to the wrestling club, who are one of the most enjoyable aspects of wrestling right now. Did you see their reaction to your win, and what did you think of that?
Man, that was an awesome video, man. And I think I actually met with, I guess, is it the teachers of the wrestling club? I think there
Yeah.
was, yeah, I think I saw some of them after the match or something like that. And man, great people, man. And it's so awesome to see the impact that we have on the younger generation. And honestly, man, that's really what it's mainly about, man, because, to the kids, we superheroes, you know. So I just want to give hope and let them know that, hey, you never know that last minute, if you don't stop, you can get what you need to pull the job through. So that was an awesome moment.
Well, and look, speaking of reactions, your appearance on WWE Smackdown certainly drew a welcome one. There used to be, and it's gone away some now, which is wonderful, but there used to be a worry sometimes that, a Raw or SmackDown crowd wouldn't know, wouldn't be as familiar with who an NXT superstar is when they first start out, because they were kind of kept more separate. And more that we've seen the crossover, it's been amazing to see the reception that that crossover has yielded, and especially those fears went out the window the minute you came out. Whoop that trick chant start hitting even in the SmackDown crowd. It was awesome to see. How did that welcome feel for you, and did it ease any fears if you had any?
Man, honestly, the only thing going through my mind was save my boy Carmelo Hayes. We got this Dusty Classic match on Tuesday. It wasn't until after we got Theory and Waller out of the ring that I really took a moment to realize, okay, they with the movement. And that's being a better performer. And of course, Shawn Michaels, him giving me opportunities, and of course, you know, giving us the platform on his show to be recognized by that SmackDown audience. So a lot of things went into that moment. But yes, it's a surreal moment for me. And I'm ready. I'm ready to be back.
Yeah, it was a great thing. Also, I did see you got some Booker T ad libs in the mix recently, and we talked the last time about Wade Barrett trying his best. It just didn't just didn't pan out, and
Right,
it's nice to see that.
right.
Booker is such a an institution at this point. I feel like, especially within NXT, he's become so special to that brand. We ever gonna get like a promo off? Have you guys in the ring on the mic at the same time? Because that feels like it's a special moment waiting to happen.
Man, I do feel that that is a special moment, man. I would love that. We got to run it by Booker. See if we can have a little, have a little something, do a little something special for everybody who's been following the journey. But that sounds great to me, man.
That's what, man. It would be even sweeter with that title on your shoulder, right? I mean,
Right, you know what I mean? It's funny talking to Booker too because he really relates to everything I'm going through right now. So who more befitting to share that moment with than Booker T? That's doing something special for that moment. That'd be awesome.
well, I know I got to let you go soon. So just two quick ones here. It's especially with WrestleMania coming up. The all-time lists start hitting of all-time favorite moment, all-time favorite appearance, surprise, things like that.
Mhm.
What is your favorite wrestling entrance of all time?
Oh man, excluding my own, I think.
Now you can put your own in there if you want.
Well, okay, I'm gonna put myself at number one, but Besides for myself, I mean, there's two entrances that I absolutely love. First, I'm gonna say Shinsuke Nakamura. Man, his entrance is filled with passion. I love the beat to it. Like that. That to me is nearly the perfect entrance in Shinsuke. And of course Roman Reigns. Just owning the stage and moving slow, and every step seems so intentional. So those are my favorite three entrances.
Now I know because a lot of times too, especially with like actually with both Shinsuke and Roman, their music is such a big part of that presentation as well. But do you have two it might be them as well, but do you have what are your two favorite themes of all time?
Yeah, well, definitely Shinsuke because, like I said, his song bumps too, and I like Jay Uso. It's just me, you know what I mean? I like Jay as well, and his crowd participation is crazy. So
It gets hype. I gotta say, props to the NXT crew right now. There's a couple bops, man, going on in that in there right now. I gotta say, like, Lecter Lopez has some great music.
yeah, some good,
That's some great
right,
music.
right,
Before Solo left, that solo music, man, gets me hype every time.
for
Uh,
sure.
but but no, Trick is right there. So excited for you. Cannot wait to see you holding some title gold more very soon.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
all the best success, man.
Hey, Matthew, I appreciate you having me on.